Well, as the Indianapolis Colts prepare for the upcoming NFL draft, the team has launched Colts Productions. It's an effort to give fans as much of an inside look at the draft process as possible. Bill Benner has more in this week's Inside Indiana Sports. Bill?
Gary, thanks. Well, in the ever-expanding world of digital and social media, professional franchises are devoting more and more resources to creating innovative behind-the-scenes content that will provide fans the kind of access they've never had before. Thus, Colts Productions. And joining us today to discuss this new initiative is their Vice President of Communications, Steve Campbell, and Matt Dominick, Senior Director of Content and Production. And welcome to the show, gentlemen. Steve, let's start with you. Again, this is not something that just happened, but a lot of franchises are all moving this direction. They want to give fans, all those people looking on their phones.
Absolutely, absolutely. It's you know, our most prominent product is on the field on Sundays, and that's what most people are accustomed to. But as you said, fans want entertainment year-round, right. 24/7, 365, and so the Colts, like the Pacers and like other organizations across the country, are really starting to evolve into year-round entertainment companies. So this is an attempt to give the fans what they want, which is more entertainment, more access, and quite frankly, unprecedented access to the team behind the scenes.
So you brought this young fellow, Matt Dominick, on board. You previously with the Blackhawks and the Cubs up in Chicago, doing these kinds of things.
Yes, so I started my career with the Blackhawks and then was there for 3 championships. Went over to the Cubs and they won their championship in 2016, and now I'm here at the Colts and doing, you know, behind the scenes access and filming things that I've never even dreamt I've even filmed before. For the first episode that we had for the draft series that came out, we were in Kansas City for the last game and the team lost, and we were in the locker room and filming after the loss, which is something that I have never done before in all my career. But you know, that's something that Frank Reich and Chris Ballard were okay with and wanted us to be there for, to get those moments. And that's the kind of access that we're giving fans and stuff that, you know, I've never filmed before.
Yeah, Steve, you mentioned the fact that Chris and Coach Reich have really been open to this, and again, it's a paranoid world sometimes in professional and college sports, but they're open.
Absolutely. You know, well, first of all, the Irsay family, they gave us the tools that the organization needed to really put their best foot forward when it comes to content and production. So they've been fully behind us, and then as Matt said, Chris Ballard and Frank Reich have been very different than a lot of coaches around the country, and are allowing this access even to their most vulnerable moments. And so that's what fans want to see. And so we want to, as I said, we want to give fans what they want.
You said on Matt, on draft night, you're going to be in the draft room. That's pretty cool.
That's correct. This is, you know, my first season in the NFL, and to be in the draft room, like, that's something that is unprecedented. Like, usually teams are allowed in like after the pick's made and you can get the phone call. But right now, the plan is to be there, to be in the room as they're drafting, as it happens. And that, of course, will be in the last episode, episode 5, that comes out in May.
Steve, talk about the draft upcoming, I think it's April
25th to 27th.
25th, based out of Nashville, Tennessee.
Correct.
But you're going to involve the Muncie Flyers. For people who don't know, who were the Muncie Flyers?
This is sort of unbelievable to a lot of people, but one of the original NFL franchises in 1920 was in Muncie, the Muncie Flyers. And they didn't last very long, and a lot of teams back then didn't last very long, but one of the original NFL cities is in Muncie. And this upcoming season is the 100th season of the NFL, and so we're going to be reaching out to them all year long, but we're going to make one of our draft picks from Muncie to honor that history, that history of pro football in Indiana that very few people know about.
That is very, very cool. Okay, real quickly, Matt, if I want to access this stuff, where do I go?
Any platform on social, yeah. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and then Colts.com, of course.
All right. All Colts, all the time.
All the time.
Colts Productions. Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Matt. Great. Good luck in the draft. Let's do like we did last year. Gary, back to you.